All right, it's sunrise. It's day 12, and it's going to be a beautiful day. It looks like we got sun today. It's been raining most days, and the schedule says rain for the next 10 days. So it makes good sense to do some mowing. Woo! It's going to be a fun day. I'm looking forward to it. So it occurs to me, I've been, reading some of the comments, and I'm also getting some messages from some of you folks that are watching these. And I'm like, man, people are watching these. I should really try to make them interesting. So I will try to be entertaining maybe today. I'll try to do something entertaining or at least interesting or something. Maybe it doesn't work when you try. I don't know. But yeah, welcome to the day. I will say one of the big parts of the joie de vivre, the joy of living, has been coffee lately for me. I don't know if that's shallow or not, but it is nice to have a good coffee maker. Make yourself a bit of a latte or an espresso or a cappuccino, and I'm doing that this morning. Whoop, whoop. Well, sunrise, beautiful day for some mowing, and also I thought, why not bring the drone back out? There's no wind. Be a great day. So I get it and I shoot it up in the air, and I'm looking at the screen, and all of a sudden, see it? Yep. All right, we got the tire back. Time to put her on. Now, I don't know about what you think. Sometimes, I'm a guy, and I just really think that both genders have a lot to offer the world. And sometimes in today's world, it feels like people are kind of hostile towards masculinity or maleness, like toxic masculinity. I'm kind of like, there's definitely some bad dudes out there, and I'm against that. But it's not bad to be a man. And occasionally there are some nice things. For example, I'm just gonna pick this guy up and put the tire on it. Okay, so time for a little bit of yard repair. Now, there's the culprit. There's the footprint. I'm going to get a shovel out and try to replace all this dirt, which will take quite some time because there is a lot of it. But this is exciting. I got a text yesterday from one of my neighbor friends, young guys, great guys, really nice guys, and they go hunting for the sanglier, and I think they're gonna bring me with them on Saturday. I am very excited. I told them that they're welcome to come and hunt on the property if they wanted to, because we had lots of them. And they said, yeah, sounds good. Or they, something like, they said, yeah, that sounds good. Will you accompany us? So I'm excited. I think I'm gonna get to go with them. I don't know if I have the heart to kill anything. Probably not. But it should be quite the experience. It's totally endless. These sanglier have destroyed this yard. Sanglier, I should say it correctly. Good news, over time, gravity and rain and water will level it out if we don't get to it first, but my goodness. Okay, one of the reasons I love mowing is because I have deep thoughts. I have deep thoughts while I'm mowing, and so I was sitting here listening to the Christmas music and doing some mowing, and the song comes on, and it's like, one of those, Mary, did you know that when you're looking at the baby, that you're looking at the face of God? And so then my first thought is, man, that's incredible. Well, that's an incredible thought. And then my second thought, I have a pretty significant inner skeptic. By the way, I'm going to talk about Christmas for a second here and Christianity. So a bit of a trigger warning. If you don't like that stuff, now is a good time to tune out for about 60 to 90 seconds. So yeah, so I'm thinking about this song, Mary looking at the face of God, and I'm thinking, no, that's incredible. And then my second thought, I have a kind of a good inner skeptic, and my inner skeptic's kind of like, that's crazy. That's crazy that the God of the universe could be in a baby. I know. And then my second thought is, man, people that are the people that are atheists must think Christians are idiots. Why would Christians think that that the God of the universe could be in a baby? It does kind of sound crazy, but then you're thinking about it, and you're like, well, how crazy is it? I mean, if there was a God that could create all of this, like this incredible beauty surrounding us everywhere, why couldn't he, send Jesus, in the form of a baby, or come down in the form of a baby? Why couldn't he? It seems actually pretty doable. It's internally consistent Christianity. I guess sometimes, like, when you think of Christianity and even heaven and hell, sometimes you're tempted to think, oh, this is all too good to be true. But so is reality. Like, I'd flip the screen around if I can and just look around at the beauty of the creation and the trees and all the incredible things. And, you know, this life, this existence, the beauty of the planet's amazing. And it's too good to be true. So is Christianity too good to be true? Yeah, but so is life. It's kind of like one of those, you know, logical paradoxes. Like, you think about, okay, well, what's the edge of the universe? And then people say, well, is there an edge to the universe? And if there is, you're like, well, then what's outside it? And you're like, I don't know. But if there isn't an edge, how can that be? And it's one of those things that our minds just can't seem to comprehend. There's no good possibility. And the same thing with religion and Christianity. I mean, you might think, you know, there's this problem, this problem, this problem. Sure. But try to come up with a coherent worldview that doesn't involve it. Like, you have so many holes, like morality and existence and beauty. Just there's things. I'm going pretty deep here. I'll just stop. But all that to say, man, amazing. Mary looking and seeing the face of God in the eyes of her baby son. I buy it. I know it's crazy. I buy it. All right, so the old hands are super cold after being out there for quite a few hours. And so for lunch, if you can believe this, I've had some requests for me to keep showing my food. And just having hot dogs today. That's not very exciting. But I am going to make a London fog, which if you've never had one, is fantastic. It's like a tea latte. You brew some really strong Earl Grey. You should just Google this to see the better instructions. But you brew some really strong Earl Grey, and then you take some steamed milk and with vanilla and maybe a little bit of sugar, put it together. Unbelievable. Unfortunately, if you're in America, International Delight, or Canada, International Delight French vanilla is perfect. But I don't have that here, so I'm just going to improvise. It'll still be good, and it'll warm up the soul. So just doing a little mowing on the lane, and I thought, oh, I should check the mail. Going around slow. Here we come. So I came up to the mail, gave her a check. Sure enough, what have we here? Let's take a look. Oh, this is so great. I just opened up the letter. Isn't that awesome? It's a real postcard of our house. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. How old? Oh, the writing's on it too. Oh man, isn't this the best? Oh, I love it, getting the old postcards of the Château. So fantastic. And even better, okay, so is my wife the best? Look at how much she paid for it. $1, €1. Yeah. Man, that's great. That's going on the wall for sure. All right, taking a close look, you can notice some interesting things here. First of all, the front chimney, loud and proud, you know, before it fell down. That's nice. That's there. Also, you can see on the windows, it looks like there was some type of window covering, maybe outside of the glass or between the glass and the shutters. Not a lot of room between the glass and shutters, so almost maybe outside. And then the most interesting thing, see that? That's the well. That's the pump for the well. And the well is still there. We haven't looked inside it. It'll be fun to look. I think it says on one of the write-ups inside that this chateau was built on the site of a Gallo-Roman well. And also Gallo-Roman fireplace. So presumably that's quite possibly where the original well was. I look forward to opening that up and taking a look someday. All right, so the second letter wasn't quite as exciting. Actually, it is exciting. We've been waiting to get our taxes, and finally they got here. I think they sent them to the wrong address in the States, so I'm glad they made it. Okay, made it a couple hours without a breakdown. And then the engagement belt stopped. Now here's the beauty of, you know, us taking the deck off the other day. Now, before I'd be like, I don't know what to do. But now, since I already took it off once, I saw that one thing had slipped off the belt. So I just went down there, slipped it back on, and I think it's gonna work again. All right, out in the back 40, mowing the lawn by the bumper bowl pools, and Leslie's gonna do something cool with that someday. And I realized, wow, something has actually happened here. Yeah. Looks like we had, I know there was a huge windstorm in Beaugé and Eschenray. And so it looks like we've had a fair amount of wood come down, actually. Pretty big pieces too, some of them. Some of these aren't very big, but some of these are really big. Look at that guy. Yeah, big old oak tree. I think it probably came off, maybe off this guy, or, oh, definitely some came down off here. I love these oaks, so that's a bummer, but hopefully, looks like there's lots of the tree left. Somebody's got a chainsaw going. I'm not alone, maybe. Kind of all over too. It's not just one spot. Like there's a big one over there. Even that one's relatively big, but this one looks big. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good sized tree. Thankfully, the umbrella pine is still in good shape. Love that tree. And one more over here looks like fell. But all in all, thankfully nothing fell in the house. I'm telling you, I could mow all day and night every day. If this whole teaching thing doesn't work out, Jason Sutton, I'm coming to work at Crystal Greens. I'm gonna apply. Hire me. It's a great job. I love mowing. Okay, here we are at what used to be the tennis court. And we've still got fence, but the surface needs to be refinished. And, well, the storm. But that is a big piece of wood. That is a big piece of wood. Yeah. Honestly, that looks like 16 inches maybe. Maybe, oh, it looks like it came off a cedar of Lebanon here. Okay, so you may recognize this from the beginning of my videos. It is actually a card that my very thoughtful wife, Leslie, decided to get printed out and send to our Patreon people. Thank you guys very much. And just a very small token, but appreciating you coming along with us in the journey. And you might be wondering what's inside it. I'm sending it out now because I think the Patreon cards already arrived, hopefully. If not, this is what you have to look forward to. It's kind of fun on the inside. They printed a little picture of our family. Oh, look at that. That's Leslie and me, David and Amy and Mr. Bingley. On a nice sunny day. And just a quick little message and yeah, even something on the back. But isn't that cool? It's one of the really fun things about having a chateau. Lots of hard things. One of the really fun things is you can find like old pictures of your house on the internet. In fact, even old postcards. So it's just super fun. Yeah, cheers. So I'm over here mowing in the park and looking at these trees we freed up, and my goodness, isn't it wonderful to see that ivy dead on this guy too, just wide open. I think we should call this area the park. It just has that feel, and as we keep kind of clearing it out, so it has just these big beautiful trees. Yeah, love it, love it. And then there'd be a big beautiful one in the distance too. Good times. All right, day coming to a close. Got a lovely little dinner. One of those cheap little frozen chicken cordon bleu. Petit pois, a little bit of peas, and some Alfredo sauce on some noodles. So very pleasant. I will admit, I bought the canned peas because I'm trying to stay under $100. They are not as good. They're not as good. But you know what? Good enough. Well, coming up to the end of the day, I spent the entire day out here mowing. Super fun. You know, I'm just looking at this beautiful place, and I have a lot of deep thoughts while I'm mowing, so it's kind of a deep thought day today, but this place is just too beautiful for two people. I can't wait to share it. I can't wait for the students to come back. It was wonderful last year, and having two groups is even better this year. Just so excited. And I kind of wish everybody watching this could come and visit sometime. Like, it's just a beautiful place, and so the building's great. But what's even better is what we're trying to create. I mean, if you watched our videos, like from the first, you know, season 1, 2, 3, 4, you kind of get an idea of what we're trying to do. We're trying to build a place for young people to come and explore the world, and explore their faith, and read the scriptures, and learn in community, and we're trying to build a special place. And with any luck, we will not always own this place. With any luck, the nonprofit, the school will grow and it will thrive, and eventually it will, you know, buy this building off us, and then we'll continue to volunteer. But for the time being, we take care of it, and we dream, we work. And so thanks for being with me today. And I hope you have a good day, or I hope you've had a good day.